Hello, welcome. We are about to start the class. We are going to wait like 2 or 3 minutes for the students to appear, and we are going to begin with the class for section 4, intermediate 2. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Good evening. Very nice.
Okay, glad to hear that, Irma. Okay, did you finish the platform already, or are you still working on it?
No, and I working.
You're
Sorry.
okay, you're still working on it. Okay, perfect. If you have
And
any, uh-huh.
section 5.
Okay, section 5. Okay. If you have any questions or problems, preguntas o problemas con la plataforma, just let me know and I will try to help you. Yes.
No, for the moment.
Okay, very good. So we're going to have a review. Good evening, Elida, also. Thank you for being here. Now, we are going to have a review about this section because we are going to finish it right now. La vamos a terminar en este momento, la sección. So what we are going to do is just to have a review, and then we're going to check the homework, right? That probably you did. This section was about the time, right? Only time will tell. And we were talking about the present, the past, and the future, right? So we use this kind of time contrast about the things. You had different topics for today. Tenían diferentes temas para presentar hoy. Y eso es lo que vamos a hacer. You will tell me about the difference, right, between the present, past, future, about the topic that you had. Also, we studied the adverbs, right? And also the adverbs of time, tomorrow, tonight, yesterday, and also some phrases that we can use to time contrast, right? Probably you use some of these. Tal vez usaron algunas de estas para su tarea, like we used to write a few years ago, nowadays, these days, soon, in a few years. And also, well, we check some examples and also models, right? We check models. So we have here in the past, we use the past verbs. Yesterday we did a review about the past, right? How we use the past and how we use the present, right? And the present continuous and how we can express different ideas with that. And also for future, that is something that we didn't review yesterday, but it's really easy to use, right? With will, going to, or might, right? The modals and going to, the verb going to. So we can use this to talk about the future. So that's what we did yesterday. Also, you helped me with this. We did the review about the tenses, if you remember. And let me see here. Yeah, and today I think that we studied the first conditional also, right? Or we didn't. No estudiamos la primera condicional.
So we make a review yesterday about the first conditional.
Yes, a review yesterday, exactly. So right now I will check just the homework. We have Irving, we have Irma, we have Elida, Tanya, and Kimberly. So let me know who wants to begin talking about the present, the past, and the future, and the topic that you had. ¿Quién quiere empezar con la tarea?
Any volunteer?
Any volunteer? Yes. Only one.
Don't fight.
Don't fight, please. Don't fight.
So I'm going to start, teacher, just
Okay.
Okay.
To break the ice, right? Okay, very good.
Yeah, yes, it's a icebreaker topic.
Okay, Irma,
So,
you can go after Elliot, okay? Very good, Irma.
okay, just let me put my charger on my computer because it's almost, I don't know, it's like turn it off my computer because I don't know where is the charger.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, I think it is. So it is because I have been doing homework and sometimes about my children for that reason. I didn't put the computer to charge, but right now it's ready. It's done.
Okay.
Okay. Well, my topic. Good night, good evening, people, classmates, and teacher. So I'm going to start with my topic today. It is about music. You have different kind of genres about music. You can find tropical music, different kind in what case, for example, you can find pop, R&B, something more Latino, I think as a ranchero music, and just like a salsa, merengue, and this kind of things. So I remember that when I was a kid and I used to listen my parents' songs. It was about Juan Gabriel, Rocio Durcal, this kind of letters that you cannot understand until you grow up in this moment. Because when I was a kid, I used to say, "Oh my God, Fuchi," yeah. And now it's like I got the feeling, bro. I know the feeling.
I know.
Yeah, and I remember my father singing this kind of song, and it's like my father is not here now with us, but it's in my heart, and I remember the letters about Vicente Fernandez and this kind of music that it is about popular music between the people, between the population. Here, population is a topic, and so I remember I used to watch a lot of movies about Vicente Fernandez and listen to my father singing this kind of song. And it's like the feeling, and that sometimes it's happened there. But right now it's like you cannot find poetry in the lyrics. You cannot find the this kind of feeling because the lyric is like a la 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 wow 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 wow, and it's like the reggaeton style is like is destroying the music. I think that it is the worst thing that could happen in the music. So it is not because you cannot express yourself about this kind of things, but you have to think what is useless for you. In this case, reggaeton, it is not, because you are thinking about this kind of extreme topics about sex, drugs, about it's unrespectful for women in this case,
Mhm.
and you are you are let that the kids listen this kind of music, and it's like they are in a big pollution on their minds for that reason. And I'm going to be that in the future, it could be worse. Yeah, it could be worse.
Okay.
It is another kind of feeling with the music. So I remember when you listen poetry in the lyrics,
Mhm.
and you can find a feeling about everything because you don't talk about sex directly. It was like a poetry when you are talking about this kind of action inside the songs. And right now it's like I'm going to do this and this with you, and it is like oh my goodness, man. And it's not correct. But sometimes I consider the music is showing that we have different kind of age here,
Mhm.
because well, for example, music in English are changing too at the same time.
Mhm.
For example, in my case, my favorite singer is Miley Cyrus. So, and
Mhm.
I can get realize that she start in on Disney Channel when she
Mhm.
was young, and she make a big disaster with her life, but right now it's going to change it that. So,
Mhm.
and I consider that she is making a big evolution about her style and the music. And from my point of view, music are talking about something. About, for example, so what is your age, teacher?
37.
You are 37 years old. So when you are a young, it could be that you could have you could listen Britney Spears, Backstreet Boy, just like that. This kind of girl bands or singers. In
Mhm.
my time, for example, it was like a Jonas Brother, Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, and from my parents' age, he was Juan Gabriel, Rocio Durcal, Vicente Fernandez, and everything is going to change. And in English, you can listen Air Supply, Aerosmith, and Guns N' Roses. Oh my God, how can forget it then? The Keys, even then, yeah. And it is like music are talking about generations.
Mhm.
Music is part of us, and every part of the world have something about their age in this case. Or I think that music is describing something and tell us about the feelings, and for that reason. And for the future,
Mhm.
I will not sure with that, but I hope that the future generation can improve about the concept that we have right now about the music. And
Mhm.
just only that. Thank you so much for the attention.
Okay, very good explanation. So in the future, you hope to that the music will be better, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because right now it is not.
Right now you don't like it, right?
No, yeah, right now it is like I just only put my father's songs and my songs, and it is like okay, I'm great with that. Thank you.
Yes, yes. It's okay. It's true what you said, right? It's about generation and generation changes, and a lot of things changes, right? It is true. Very good, Elida. Very good analysis. Let's see. Irma, go ahead, please, with your topic.
Okay. Before in the school, they use the book a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Most of use the syllable. I used to use the syllable. Nowadays, the guys using the cell phone computer for your class and it's a little what the book needs. I think Soon in the future, they will not need books because the whole world is changing. Is my little presentation.
Okay, very good, no problem. And your topic was education or was about books?
Education.
Education, okay. And for you in the future, education will be better or will be worse or will be the same?
Okay.
What do you think, Irma? ¿Va a ser mejor la educación en el futuro o peor o igual?
Best.
Better.
Yes.
Better, yeah, probably. Let's see, let's wait because technology, as you said, now they use cell phones, they use computers. Probably that might help people to get a better education. That doesn't mean that they will have better jobs, right? But probably they will have better education. Very good, Irma. Very good. Perfect. Somebody else? ¿Alguien más? Somebody else who did the homework?
Me, teacher.
Okay, very good. Let's see here. Go ahead, Kimberly. What is your topic?
Okay, my topic is transportation.
Mhm,
Well, transportation has a lot of changes in the past of the years. For example, in the past, people used to move in a horse or carriage.
mhm,
Carriage also they traveled on train or boat. Nowadays, we have more means of transport like bicycles, motorcycles, cars, buses, etc. But in the future, I think with the technology, everything can change.
mhm,
Because with the advances we have with technology are are mm, uh, amazing.
mhm,
It will be we can have cars can drive alone with I with a a technology, or maybe we can have flying cars like in Back to the Future movie.
mhm.
Uh, this is this
Okay,
is my presentation.
okay, very good, Kimberly. Very good. So, in the future, in your future, Kimberly, what kind of transportation are you going to use? For example, in 5 years or in 10 years, what do you think that you're going to use?
Cars.
You will have your own
Or
car.
not. Yes.
Okay, and that will be the main means of transportation that you're going to use. Are you going to use anything else like bicycles or the bus or just the car? Do you think that that's better for you in the future?
Maybe bicycles because the traffic
Mm-hmm.
is terrible in this day.
Yes, the traffic, that more cars and more cars. Yes, it is true, and a lot of accidents, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, yeah, very good. Bicycle probably, and you have to be careful also with cars. Very good. Let's see. Thank you, Kimberly. Somebody else? ¿Alguien más?
Me, teacher.
Okay, let's see. And what was your topic, Tanya?
And the family.
The family. Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay. In the past, the families were large, had many children. The most had up to 12 to 14 children. The
Mhm,
least they had was 5. And most greeted their uncle saying, blessed uncle or aun.
mhm,
And the present families only they have 2 or 3 children due to the economic situation to give them the better future. And the future the families think they will have the clone, bueno, no sé cómo se dice, clone.
Cologne, huh?
and and many customs will be lost due to the use of technology, and the family gathering will be digital. And
Okay. Okay, very good, very good. And do you have children or you don't have children yet?
yeah, I have the children.
How many children do you have?
Mhm.
How many do you have?
The ones,
O-
the boys,
only one.
only ones.
Okay, do you think that your family will be like previous families with many children or just one or two?
Many children.
Many children. So you want a lot of children, Tanya. Usted quiere tener bastantes hijos.
And future.
In the future, in the future. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it has like a good side and a bad side because as you said, due to the economic situation, people have like 2 or 3 children now, right? But in the past they have 12, 14 children. That's correct. And in the future will be clones.
Planes.
Okay, very good, very good. Perfect. Thank you, Tanya. Somebody else? ¿Alguien más?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Marvin, go ahead. What is your topic?
My topic is the food.
The food. Okay, perfect.
The diet of humans, it has been changing over time. At first, our ancestors were hunters, gatherers, eating fruits and meat. Nowadays, we don't need to hunt. We can find all kinds of food in the supermarket. There are restaurants. We can order food through the apps. It's for the thing change. And for the future, there will be more genetically altered foods. And I was reading that there is the possibility of creating a patch and pills for personalized diet. Yes, that's it.
Okay, there is a possibility to create pills, like personal pills or personal likes.
Para dietas personalizadas.
Personal diets. Okay. And you have to take these pills for your diet. Okay, very good. And you mentioned also that genetically the food will be altered, right? Altered food. La comida va a ser alterada genéticamente. Do you think that the food is already altered now in the present, or it will be more altered in the future?
I think in the future we can more alter.
More altered. But do you think that we have altered food right now? Like the quality of the food is being altered or it's not good enough?
I think yes. For example, the juice and the sugar, sabor, los sabores que son como, o sea, por ejemplo, los jugos, que no son naturales, pues. Entonces eso ya vienen, o sea, para mí ya están como alterados.
Exactly. They are already altered. Exactly, Marvin. Perfect. Very good analysis. Very good presentation. Let's see somebody else. ¿Alguien más?
Teacher.
Christian.
Yes.
Okay, Christian. What is your presentation? Like, what is your topic? Sorry.
My topic is work.
Work. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The work has changed throughout of the year. Before all the work was done manually and was more craft. Nowadays, the world of us modernized, the process are more automated thanks to technology and because very many people work from home. In the future, I think that the machines will dominate work more than now done is manually, creating more unemployment by replacing people.
Okay, perfect. That's it, right?
Yes, come?
That's it, right? Eso es todo.
Yes, yes.
Okay, perfect. So you think that in the future we will have more robots and we will have more unemployment?
I think it is probable.
Probably. Okay. And can you tell me like what is a job that probably will exist or didn't exist in the past and now exists? Algún trabajo de que no existía antes y ahora sí existe.
The develop for IA.
Yeah,
Desarrollo para.
AI developers, right? Also, I thought that you were going to say YouTuber or TikTok, right? Because that's a new profession now. But yes, exactly. AI developers. Very good. Very good, Christian. Actually, probably in the future, we will have different jobs, right? Probably they haven't been created yet. Very good.
Yes.
Thank you. Another person, somebody else? ¿Alguien más? That's it? Yeah, I know. Fly cars. Yes, flying cars. Exactly, Elida. Okay, I know that Irving is not possible to participate, no problem. So we're going to provide you with the feedback, okay? Let's see here. Okay, we have a lot of information. You did it very well because you talked about different things and you did it great. But just some words, right? For example, we have uncountable nouns and countable nouns, right? We have water. I think that I don't know if we have studied that with you, but uncountable nouns, we cannot pluralize, right? Uncountable nouns. And uncountable nouns like water, music, knowledge. Probably in Spanish, tal vez en español sí se puede pluralizar estos nombres, pero hay varios que en inglés no se pueden pluralizar, ¿verdad? So be careful with that. Cuando hay algún nombre que no es contable, no lo pluralicen, no digan water are, right? So this is the feedback. Let's see here. So that is just a recommendation. Like, for example, water is, right? All the time, water is. Music is. What else? Sugar. Sugar is bad for your health. Sugar are no. Let's see. And very good, very good, very good. Trash, Irma music. Oh, also with the genres, right? Con los géneros, salsa y salsa, right? Ranchera, ranchera, very good. Ahí no hay problema. Pop music, salsa, that's the same. Ranchera, bachata, no translation, very good. Let's see. Si no estamos seguros de algo, we can say, I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Perfect. Let's see. How do you say silabario? How do you say silabario in English?
Syllabary.
Syllabary, exactly. Syllabary. I didn't know that. Syllabary. When I heard you, cuando la escuché, yo dije silabario. Oh, yes, silabario. There is a syllabary in English also, right? Syllabary, very good. And let's see. Let's see this one. This one is Carruajes, right? Carriages, carriages. Esa también no es una palabra muy común. Carriages, perfect. Carriages. This one is syllabary with Y. Sorry. Syllabary. Let's see. Clones,
Okay.
right? Clones. Clones, ¿verdad? Clones, clones, clones. Like Star Wars, right? The War of the Clones. Diet, right? Diet, that is another word that we had here. The diet. Diet, dieta. I'm on a diet. I'm on a diet. Diet. Very good. I'm on a diet. Estoy en una dieta. Estoy siguiendo una dieta. I'm on a diet. Alter food supermarket. Nowadays. You use nowadays. Very good. Para los que usaron nowadays. We used to do this. We used to do that. Very good. Perfect. Let's see here. Automated process. You see, if we investigate, we can learn new words. Automated processes, procesos automatizados, ¿verdad? Because we were talking about robots and things like that. That is, everything is modernized, modernized, modernizado, right? Modernized. Very good. And yes, I guess that's all. Hay unas palabras que sí cuesta pronunciarlas y siempre vamos a tener errores, aún los maestros tenemos errores con la pronunciación o con las reglas de gramática, pero practicando se nos puede ir quitando. Nuestro ambiente es en español y por eso es un poco más difícil porque no tenemos que hablar en inglés y no estamos también escuchando todo el tiempo inglés, escribiendo inglés, pero de ahí sí depende de nosotros y de cuánto esfuerzo le pongamos para poder aprender nuevo vocabulario y gramática. Pero very good, everything was really good, perfect. Actually, I think that you're a very good group because you put a lot of effort in it. Okay, and today we're going to finish with the if clauses, right? So this is the if clause. This is, I will explain to you this, probably tomorrow we will have more practice. Mañana vamos a practicar esto, creo. Si nos queda tiempo, lo vamos a hacer hoy, si no mañana. So, the first conditional. Hay 3 condicionales y está el condicional 0. Pero nosotros solo vamos a estudiar el first conditional. Solo nos vamos a enfocar en ese. So, the first conditional is a compound sentence. El condicional es una oración que está compuesta. Quiere decir que en la misma oración puede haber un verbo o 2 verbos más, ¿verdad? Y otros 2 sujetos más, pero son una oración dependiente y la otra independiente. Pero bueno, un ejemplo de the first conditional es, if we work hard, we will finish the project on time, right? Si trabajamos duro, terminaremos el proyecto a tiempo. So there is a condition and there is a result. Hay una condición y un resultado. So we use 2 tenses. Utilizamos 2 tiempos, present simple and future simple. And as you can see here, it says the first conditional is used to express a real or very probable situation in the future. It refers to things that will possibly happen in the future if a condition is met. We are predicting a likely result in the future. A likely result means un resultado muy probable, a likely result. First conditionals are also known as type 1 conditionals. And we have an example here. If the condition, right, present simple, and the result in future simple. If we work hard, we will finish the project on time. If we work hard, right? La que va con el if siempre va a ir en presente. La condición siempre va a ir en presente. And we have more examples here, right? If we work hard, we will finish the project on time. If you like Susie Singer, then you love her new album. If you take this medicine, you will feel much better. or where are my keys? If you look in the garage, you will find them. And as you can see, we have more examples here, right? More examples about the first conditional. We can use it with negative or positive. As you can see, we have here, if I see John, I will tell him about the surprise, right? Aquí la condición está en presente y está en afirmativo, pero el resultado está en negativo. So podemos combinarlas, no porque una va a ser afirmativa, la otra también va a ser afirmativa. We can combine, right? If it is negative, negative, or negative, positive, etc. Aquí hay ejemplos. Y podemos cambiar la posición de la condición, sí podemos, right? For example, if we, let me see here. Yes, this one. If it rains tomorrow, we will stay home. So as you can see, there is a comma, right? Si el if va primero, ponemos una coma y después ponemos el resultado, pero las podemos voltear, ¿verdad? We will stay home if it rains tomorrow. Entonces aquí el resultado va primero y no hay coma, y el if siempre va en presente y va a después, ¿verdad? Aquí no utilizamos coma. Actually, those are the most important things about the first conditional. Esas son las más importantes acerca de las condicionales, ¿verdad? And it says here, the first conditional is common when we are talking about possible plans, promises, warnings, threats, or persuading someone. Esto se usa cuando hacemos planes, promesas, advertencias, porque cuando le dicen a uno, si haces esto, te va a pasar esto, ¿verdad? Ahí como le decían las mamás a uno, si te vas, te voy a pegar, ¿verdad? Algo así. So we can use the first conditional there. And persuading, también persuadiendo personas. Si te sacas buenas notas, te voy a comprar, no sé, un sorbete, un ice cream, ¿verdad? Para persuadir también podemos utilizar la first conditional, as you can see. So do you have any question about the first conditional? ¿Preguntas? No questions? Everything's clear? Okay, very good, perfect. So right now we are going to do this exercise, all right? As you can see, we have examples first, right? If you get a high-paying job, you won't have to work as hard. Si tienes un trabajo bien pagado, no vas a trabajar tanto. If you don't have to work as hard, you'll have a lot more free time. If you have a lot more free time, you might get bored. And if you get bored, you may have to look for another job. So these are examples, right? What we are going to do right now is just to match, unir, ¿verdad? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with letter A, B, C, D, E. So number 1, if you eat less sugar, what is the result? What is the best option for number 1? If you eat less sugar, si comes menos azúcar.
Letter B.
Letter B, very good. You might feel healthier, right? Might. We can use might also. Podría sentirte más saludable. Very good. Exactly. It's number 1B. Number 2, if you walk to work every day, what is the best option?
Letter C.
Vamos a ver. You'll stay in shape without joining a gym. Let's see. Yes. If you walk to work every day, si caminas al trabajo todos los días, vas a mantenerte en forma. You'll stay in shape without joining a gym. Very good. Number 3, if you don't get enough sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, si no tienes suficiente sueño.
Letter E.
Letter E, you won't be able to stay awake in class. Very good. Yes, it makes sense. Very good. Number 4, if you own a pet. Si tienes una mascota, si eres el dueño de una mascota. What is the answer? You may feel more
A.
relaxed. A?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Very good, letter A. You may feel more relaxed. Yeah, because probably when you touch the pet, right, you get more relaxed, probably. And 5, if you don't get married.
Letter B.
Yeah.
Letter
Letter
D, right? Exactly.
Okay.
You'll have more money to spend on yourself. Yes. If you don't get married, you'll have more money to spend on yourself because you don't have to share anything with anybody else. Very good. Perfect. So do you have any question about this, about the usage of the conditional? Okay. Let me see if we have more information here. Yes, we have more. But what we are going to do is to watch a video. I don't know if we watched this video already. No, we haven't watched it. And if we still have time, because we have like around 15 minutes left, I will give you a homework, but I will have to explain all of this, which is kind of the same, right? But yes, I will give you a homework. We are going to watch this video and we are going to check a conversation about this, right? So let's watch the video. First, we are going to read the questions, right? Number 1, what is the video about? ¿De qué se trata el video? Eso me van a decir, ¿verdad? What was the invention that began with means of transportation? Medios de transporte es means of transportation, right? What was the invention that began with means of transportation? What was the first transportation that was used for long distances? What do experts think will happen in the future? And what will be the main changes in transportation? So those are the questions. As you already know, it's about transportation, right? So you already have one question. Okay, let's watch it and let me know if you cannot see it, okay? It's a very new video. Let's watch it.
Getting from one city to another means taking a plane, a bus, train, or for many people, driving a car. People in the United States love their cars, even if they have to put up with traffic like this. Many families have 2 or more cars. The history of the United States is in part a history of changes in transportation. First, the building of railroads across the country, then the building of giant freeways, and finally, the development of other forms of transportation, such as airplanes. I'm Mike Sullivan, and today we're going to look at some of these forms of transportation and how they've changed in the last 100 years. From the time of the invention of the wheel, people all over the world have searched for faster and better ways to travel. But it wasn't until about 100 years ago that machines began to go faster than horses. By 1900, many steam-powered trains carried people at speeds of more than 100 miles an hour. The first automobiles appeared on the streets, and a few brave inventors actually tried to fly. Eventually, these flying machines did get off the ground. But during the first half of the 20th century, most long-distance travel was done on trains. Trains were fast, efficient, and could carry people almost anywhere they wanted to go. Still, as better cars and highways were built, most people wanted to ride by car. By 1990, there were more than 200 million cars in the United States and Canada. Of course, for longer distance, Flying by jet plane was much faster. People used to travel much more by train than they do now. And now people are saying that more trains will solve many of our transportation problems. In countries like Japan, France, and Germany, modern high-speed trains provide fast, clean, and comfortable transportation for thousands of travelers every day. Between some European cities, more people now travel by high-speed train than by airplane or car. In addition to the advantages of speed and comfort, trains can take you right to the city center. If you take a train from the airport, you don't have to fight traffic for an hour or more to get to the city. In the United States, there are still no high-speed trains. But in a few years, trains like this Swedish train or this German intercity express may connect Washington and New York. For longer trips, such as those from New York to Los Angeles, Americans probably will continue to travel by plane. And some people say super jumbo jets like this one will carry as many as 800 people. Will we have high-speed trains, super jumbo jets? We talked to some experts who told us more about travel in the future.
In the future, I think more people will travel by high-speed train, like the Japanese bullet train. But they'll take the train only between cities that are about 400 miles apart or less. When people have to go farther, they'll fly. It will still be faster to go by plane when the distance is 500 miles or more. But when it's only a little less, 400 miles, a train will be faster. At the moment, very few people in the United States travel by train.
What I see are improvements over what we have now. I see bigger planes, better planes that can serve more people, faster trains, better cars, smarter cars. But I don't really see a major new invention. There is another option, though, that people will have. We call it telecommuting. People won't go anywhere. They'll stay at home. They'll have a computer, a fax machine, a telephone, and they'll do their work from home. They'll never have to go out or worry about getting to work.
I think we'll have something called a personal rapid transit system. People will travel in cars that run on tracks like a train. These cars will hold 1 to 3 people, and they'll travel nonstop to their destination. Imagine your own private train that never gets caught in traffic. That's what personal rapid transit will be.
Transportation certainly has come a long way. As we just heard, the future should bring just as many new surprises. I'm Mike Sullivan. Happy traveling.
Okay, very good. Now, let's see. Do you have all of the answers? Hello, everybody. Do you have the answers for the video? You're sleeping, right? You're already sleeping. Okay, what is this video about? The video, as you said, or as you were able to see, is about transportation, right? Means of transportation, right? So, what was the invention that began the means of transportation? ¿Cuál fue el invento que empezó los medios de transporte? ¿Qué es lo que se inventó para desarrollarlos?
The machines.
The machines? Okay, let's see. Let's check it because I have it here, right? I have it here. Let's see here. Let's see. It's here.
Railroads across the country, then the building of giant freeways, and finally, the development of other forms of transportation, such as airplanes. I'm Mike Sullivan, and today we're going to look at some of these forms of transportation and how they've changed in the last 100 years. From the time of the invention of the wheel, people all over the world have searched for faster and better ways to travel.
Okay, you see the invention of the wheel, right? the invention of the wheel.
From the time of the
So this was this was like revolutionized everything. Like the wheel was like the first thing that was invented, and then we created the carriages and cars and trains and all of that. Very good, perfect. Let's see number 2. What was the first transportation that was used for long distances?
Train.
The train, exactly, very good. The train, the steam train, very good, perfect. Number 4, what do experts think will happen in the future? What do they say about the future, the experts?
The train transportation 3 people.
Exactly, they said that for short distances, they were going to use the train, right? The train, like the Japanese train, that they travel really fast. But if you have to travel abroad or a long distances, they will use the airplane. We will fly, right? Even though it is very bad for the environment, a lot of people are still using the airplane, right? Very good. And what is another option, another word that they mentioned? ¿Cuál es otra cosa que mencionaron?
Airplanes.
Airplanes, and what else?
Jet.
Jets, let's listen to it.
A train will be faster. At the moment, very few people in the United States travel by train.
What I see are improvements over what we have now. I see bigger planes, better planes that can serve more people, faster trains, better cars, smarter cars. But I don't really see a major new invention. There is another option, though, that people will have. We call it telecommuting.
Okay, you see, it's telecommuting,
There's
right?
another option, though, that people will have. We call it telecommuting. People won't go anywhere.
So what is telecommuting? Telecommuting, what is that? She said that it is like a new invention.
That.
Sorry?
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that exactly. So telecommuting is she says people won't go anywhere. They'll stay at home, right? They'll have a computer like we do, like a fax machine, and we stay at home. Like right now, right? We are telecommunicating among us, right? But we are doing it from our homes, right? We are far away, right? Probably Christian is in San Salvador or Kimberly is in Santa Tecla. We are in different places, but we are here. We don't have to travel to another place. So that is telecommuting. So telecommuting job, un trabajo de telecommuting es que uno se queda en la casa y ahí en la casa ya no tiene que viajar, ahí hace su trabajo. So that is a telecommuting.
Home, brothers, work from home.
Yes, work from home, exactly. So let's see. The last one. What will be the main changes in transportation? ¿Cuáles van a ser los cambios más principales o los más importantes en el transporte en el futuro? Now, what do you think? Do you want to listen? Let's listen. Okay, no problem. Let's listen.
I have something called a personal rapid transit system. People will travel in cars that run on tracks like a train. These cars will hold 1 to 3 people, and they'll travel nonstop to their destination. Imagine your own private train that never gets caught in traffic. That's what personal rapid transit will be.
So they think that there will be like a rapid transit, right? Like you will have your own personal train and you will get in that device, in that little train, and it will take you wherever you are, and there is no traffic, there is nothing, right? That will be like the main changes, right? And also that people will travel in trains and people will still will be still using the airplanes, right? So those will be the changes here. Do you have any question, any new word, anything, algo que no hayan entendido bien o alguna pronunciación, alguna nueva palabra? No? No? Okay, everything's clear. Okay. Tomorrow, I'm going to explain again the if clause. De nuevo, le voy a dar un pequeño repaso de la if clause para que no se les olvide. And tomorrow we are going to practice it. We are going to practice with a conversation. Tomorrow we will have role plays. Mañana vamos a tener role plays, así que traten de utilizar sus micrófonos. Yo sé que a algunos tal vez se les va a ser difícil porque tienen que trabajar o tienen otras cosas que hacer o tal vez están enfermos, pero si están en clase traten de utilizar porque vamos a hacer parejas para hacer tal vez el último roleplay de este módulo, ¿verdad? Ya que casi terminamos las clases. Así que we're going to have as an example this. If you want to, I can take a screenshot. Le voy a tomar un screenshot para que ustedes ya las vayan practicando. Y se las voy a mandar en este momento al intermedio 2, al grupo de WhatsApp. Se los voy a mandar ahorita. And what we're going to do, this conversation is about two friends. Esta conversación es de dos amigos. Dos amigos, two friends, they are talking about the future and about some plans, right? About some plans. So what we're going to do is probably, we are going to plan something and we're going to try like a trip, porque aquí están poniendo como un trip. Y vamos a tratar de usar la if clause, la first conditional. So for example, if you bring this, I will do this, right? If you do that, I will do that. If we go to this place, if we go to the beach, for example, if we go to the beach, we will have to buy swimsuits, right? Trajes de baño o cosas así. O si vamos a la montaña, if we go to the mountain, we will have sweaters, right? So let's bring sweaters, things like that. Y traten de utilizar el futuro también aquí para practicarlo, to practice it, okay? So I already shared that information in the group. Do you have any other question right now? Preguntas?
Not
No, perfect. So tomorrow we will have a review of the first conditional and the practice. So I will see you tomorrow and have a nice night. Thank you for being here and your commitment.
tonight,
You
Good night.
too,
Thank
teacher.
you. See you
Bye.
tomorrow.